This is News 25 with Unette Gentry. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Give them a call, 727-9900. Today's news is also brought to you by Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating. New service and repair. Call Gunny's 775-727-6800.
Hello and welcome to our latest edition of News 25. I'm Unette Gentry. It's Tuesday, February 1st. Happy Black History Month. Well, we here at KPVM News recently moved part of our operations to Henderson, Nevada, and that booming town has a lot of great things going on. The city of Henderson is teaming up with the College of Southern Nevada to create a new multi-use development and advanced manufacturing training center in West Henderson. City leaders, college administrators, and local dignitaries came together Monday to break ground on the new Center of Excellence.
As I look over this vast vista here, which is where we're going to see Haas Automation, I'm so proud of the momentum that we've created here in West Henderson. The Raiders headquarters, which you probably passed on your way in here, has become a beacon attracting a myriad of new investments into the West Henderson area. Haas Automation, which is just behind me, or will be just behind me, is making great progress in the development of their 2.5 million square foot Phase 1 facility. Economic development is a key strategic priority for the City of Henderson, and we know that our future depends on the success of our business community. As we continue to evolve and to diversify the economy, it will be crucial to support Henderson's businesses in recruiting and retaining our employees. We're also focused on ensuring that Henderson businesses have access to a skilled workforce that's ready for the high-tech jobs and that are available in Henderson right now and in the future. This 17,000 square foot facility will extend the training program at CSN and provide ready-to-work employees equipped with the technical skills that our advanced manufacturing businesses and other industries need. This will also help local job seekers to develop or enhance their skills and to attract even more businesses to Henderson as we continue our efforts to diversify the economy.
This is truly a partnership to create a center of excellence where you're going to be training world-class technicians, because Haas Manufacturing and the suppliers are world-class manufacturers. That's the commitment that you have here. But to be able to produce those world-class technicians, you need to have an infrastructure that connects to the whole community. And this is what this center is going to do. It's going to allow us to build partnerships with the CCSD system, because many of the students that will come to CSN are starting in the secondary system now. They're going to have to see the great opportunities that exist in manufacturing. So today, for me, is just a reaffirmation that we're in the right path, that we are, in fact, with this investment, codifying our commitment to Southern Nevada's manufacturing sector, come and to continue to grow, and that we're making a commitment to produce a world-class workforce that's going to be able to support and grow that industry. Mayor Marks, thank you for your vision, and thank you for partnering with the College of Southern Nevada.
So happy to see that partnership and all of the growth and opportunities for both Henderson and CSN. Thanks to Mayor March and our CSN president, Dr. Zaragoza. And I should note that I am a proud instructor at the College of Southern Nevada, teaching communication and journalism under his leadership. And speaking of working with great educators, the Nye County School District needs bus drivers. And if you've ever thought to yourself, I'd like to drive a school bus, well, here's your chance, and you don't even need to have previous bus driving experience. Associate Superintendent Kyle Lindberg says a nationwide shortage of commercial drivers means bus drivers are also in short supply right now.
Currently, right now, we are short bus drivers. In fact, we're pulling our maintenance crew out of the shops to drive our buses, just to have enough bus drivers to get our kids to and from school. Just like across the nation, there's a massive shortage of bus drivers and semi-drivers and such, and again, we fall right into that.
So what's it take to become a school bus driver?
Well, you actually can get information through the district here at the district office, or you can actually go out and talk to Mike Hush out at the district office at Transportation Yard out on Wood Chips and 372, and he'll walk you through what he can do for you. for you. But we pay you to go through the training. We help you get all the way through it. We give you the on-the-road test and everything else, and we prep you for the final test with the state. You don't have to have any experience. We're taking anybody right now that's really serious about it. You can start out as a sub, and we can probably get you working every single day, and then from there we can possibly look at moving you into a full-time position. You have to have a clean driver's license record, and also they will do a drug test on you because this is a CDL, certified driver's license with a passenger endorsement. So again, and every year you have to do a health test, and we pay for all that as well.
If you're interested in becoming a bus driver for the Nye County School District, just call or stop by the Transportation Office on Woodchips Road, or call the district office at 775-727-7743. You can also find a link to apply through the district's website at nye.k12.nv.us. Just click the Job Openings tab on the homepage.
All right. Remote, when News 25 returns, we'll tell you how you can celebrate Mardi Gras with the Seroptimists. We'll be right back.
You're watching News 25, the most recognized and farthest reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, a big annual event to benefit Seroptimist International Pahrump Valley is just around the corner. The highly anticipated Mardi Gras Ball 2022 will celebrate women in our community, and tickets are still available for next weekend's fundraiser.
Mardi Gras happened 2 years ago, literally in February, and the following month, the world shut down. So we're back again in full force, and we're excited to get the ball rolling again. One of our events that we're going to have is a dessert dash. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have instructions about how it's all going to work, but there will be a dessert dash there. We're also doing a 50-50, a silent auction, pick a prize, and a live auction. Our live auction is going to include some awesome prizes. We have tickets to the Raiders game with VIP parking. We have tickets to the Golden Knights game in a VIP setting, a booth with parking. And then we have a hot air balloon. We have a lot of other little items that are included in our live auction, but those are the biggies right now. Wow. Of course, like I said, we have a silent auction, so lots of gifts and things that people can choose from. It's going to be happening on February 12th, just before Valentine's Day. So it's going to be a really good opportunity to not only go there, have a good time, make some donations, but also buy your sweetheart a gift too. This is a fundraiser for the Seroptimists International Pahrump Valley, and what we do with the funding is it goes right back into our community to pay for scholarships for women, and we also support young children. So we have a lot of programs. We have the Dream It, Be It, which is a program for young women, how to dress for success, how to interview, things along those lines. We have the Ruby Award, which acknowledges other women in our community that are not Seroptimists that do good things in our community. And then we have a scholarship that will allow somebody to go back to school. That's usually a single mom, a breadwinner. So we have a lot of different things that we do in our community for women and children. Those are just a few. So this money goes right back into our community. So we'll be held at the Pahrump Nugget again. And the tickets are currently on sale. We are selling the tickets for $45 each or $80 a couple. And we'd like everybody, if they would like to attend, which I know they do, would notify us by February the 4th, because that's when we have to report our numbers. Even though it's on the 12th, we have to report our numbers. So to give us a call by then.
But the World Health Federation now says otherwise. In their latest policy brief, they're now announcing that no amount of alcohol is safe.
We know from lots of studies that alcohol does raise blood pressure a little bit, not a lot, but you increase blood pressure even a little bit and it increases the risk of stroke. And so the idea that, well, maybe a drink or two a day is good probably is wrong.
According to the Federation, in 2019, nearly 2.4 million deaths were attributed to alcohol, accounting for 4.3% of all deaths globally. In addition, alcohol has been linked to a variety of diseases and cancer. Dr. Stephen Nissen, who is a cardiologist for Cleveland Clinic, agrees with the Federation's stance. He says it's clear from all the new research that alcohol is not beneficial. However, if someone does want to drink, moderation is key. Dr. Nissen notes even that can be a slippery slope. The Federation also made several recommendations to help reduce alcohol consumption and is now calling on governments for more advocacy.
I do think we need to communicate clearly to the public that alcohol is not beneficial, that a little bit of alcohol is probably not harmful, but don't expect benefits.
Dr. Nissen says if you're concerned about how much alcohol you're drinking on a regular basis, it's important to reach out for help.
You should consult your physician if you have any questions or concerns about your alcohol consumption or your general health. Well, as we mark Black History Month, we're checking out an exciting trend. More and more Black educators are opening schools. Today, we're featuring a man whose vision is to create a prep school for students that prepares them to attend historically Black colleges and universities, also known as HBCUs. Kim Martinez reports.
Becoming Collegiate Academy, we believe college begins in kindergarten.
A mindset on college starting as young as kindergarten, but not just any college. Cameron Frazier is starting his own elementary school in Jacksonville, Florida, so he can help put kids on a path to one day attend a historically Black college or university.
The vision behind Becoming Collegiate Academy is to provide each student with the HBCU experience. And that experience is the experience of excellence, the experience of community, the experience of love, the experience of having your identity affirmed every single day.
While still in the planning stages, Frazier expects to open in the fall of 2022. He'll offer kindergarten and first grade to nearly 200 students, eventually expanding to K through 5.
The HBCU culture is infused through and through, and the reason why is because when I graduated from high school, no one had told me about the great work that were being, the history and the legacy of a historically Black college and university.
So Cameron, this is the area where you want to put your school in North Jacksonville. And interestingly enough, you have an HBCU here.
Yes, Edwards Waters University, formerly known as Edwards Waters College. It is actually the first HBCU in the state of Florida.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of history here.
A lot of history here.
Yeah.
I love this institution. I love this campus.
I was a first-generation college student. He was a first-generation college student. So we leaned on each other a lot.
The good news, Cameron is not alone in his belief that the HBCU atmosphere can be beneficial. Adriana Burgeon, a professor who's known Frazier since undergrad school, is among the many from Jacksonville who believe in his vision.
Our founder principles are based on research, belonging, growth mindsets, the fact that when the student is given a rigorous curriculum in a loving, nurturing environment, that you're able to build the intellectual, the social, and the emotional skills.
Adriana also has a background in curriculum building and data assessment and is helping to shape what the school will become.
A lot of us are from Jacksonville, born and raised, and this is an opportunity for us to really come in to our community and really make a difference.
Making a difference and impacting future generations through a positive education experience. It's a salute to the future as we celebrate Black History Month. Kim Martinez reporting.
All right, we'll be right back with much more local news.
You're watching News 25, brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500. News 25, local news you can count on.
Welcome back. Well, it's time now to get our first look at sports this week. With all you need to know, here's Doug Ferber.
Hello, sports fans. Long time no see. Let's get caught up. The Pahrump Valley girls basketball team continues to roll. They beat Southeast Career Tech Saturday 45-19. Paris Coleman led the Lady Trojans with 14 points. The girls, who are 20-1 overall and 6-0 in league, host El Dorado of Las Vegas this evening. Tip-off is set for 6:30 p.m. The boys team also beat Southeast Career Tech Saturday 76-46. The boys are now 7-8 and 4-2 in league play. The boys travel to Sports Leadership Academy Friday. It's official. Josh McDaniels, the former offensive coordinator of the New England Patriots, has been officially named as the new head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. McDaniels replaces Rich Bisaccia, who took over for John Gruden midseason and guided the Silver and Black to the playoffs for the first time in 6 seasons. It was evident at the McDaniels presser yesterday that there were no Raiders in attendance. McDaniels, who has been part of 6 Super Bowl championships as the offensive coordinator for the Patriots, told the media that winning is what this is really all about. In the meantime, Bisaccia has interviewed with the Jacksonville Jaguars for their head coaching vacancy and has been rumored to have been offered a special teams position with the Chicago Bears. It is also believed that McDaniels will pick his entire staff. Therefore, the existing Raider coaches will all be scrambling to find employment this offseason. Along with McDaniels, owner Mark Davis also pulled in Dave Ziegler as his new GM. Ziegler and McDaniels were college teammates at John Carroll University in Ohio, both formerly employed by the Patriots. Speaking of football, lots of things happening before Super Bowl 56 a week from Sunday in Los Angeles. Tom Brady announced his retirement this morning via social media. Brady won 7 Super Bowls in his 22-year career and has been called the GOAT for several years. So with nothing left to prove, Brady steps away at 44. The Pro Bowl will be played this Sunday at Allegiant Stadium. So if you run into, let's say, a guy that looks like, Tom Brady, this week somewhere in the Las Vegas vicinity, it might be him. Kickoff is set for noon. Tickets are still available. And speaking of an even bigger game, Cincinnati will take on the LA Rams for all the marbles on February 13th. The Bengals haven't been to the big game in 34 seasons, but the Rams were on the short end of Super Bowl 52, losing to Tom Brady and the Patriots 13-3. This weekend is also the NHL All-Star Weekend here in Las Vegas. That game is set for Saturday night at T-Mobile. The UNLV Lady Rebels are atop the Mountain West Conference at 9-1, 17-4 overall, and have won their last 7 straight, beating Air Force last Saturday 72-54. The Lady Rebs travel to Utah State for a Saturday evening matchup. Tonight, the UNLV Running Reb men's team takes the court at Thomas & Mack for a game against Reno. Guard Bryce Hamilton has been named the United States Basketball Writers Association Player of the Week after scoring 42 points in the Rebel upset of number 22 ranked Colorado State last Friday night. Hamilton was the first Rebel recognized since 2014. Tonight's game tips off at 7:30 p.m. The Las Vegas Golden Knights host the Buffalo Sabres tonight at the Fortress. The puck is set to drop at 7 p.m. The Henderson Silver Knights host San Jose tomorrow night here at the Orleans Arena. That game is also at 7 p.m. Last week, UNLV freshman golfer Aaron Jarvis took the Latin America Amateur Championship, earning the 19-year-old a spot in the Masters and the British Open in St. Andrews, Scotland. I can't even put this into words. What a day, Jarvis told reporters following the win. Imagine being Jarvis. He's a college freshman invited to play in 2 historical golf tournaments. It just doesn't get any better than that. If you have any inspirational stories, athletes, or ideas, drop me an email at dougf@kpvm25.tv. Now back to you at the news desk, Unette.
Another slam dunk, Doug. Thanks. Well, in more local news, Nye County students are getting a couple of long weekends this month. With more about that and other happenings in the Nye County School District, here's Louis Sposato with this week's Student News.
Hello once again, I am Louis Sposato and I'm here to report on some important information. This week and next week, students may participate in the decision of the prom theme this year at Mountain Falls. The available themes are Enchanted Garden and Victorian Regency. Students can donate money in prom-themed buckets with labels of the aforementioned themes during lunch, in the front office, and at sports events. All proceeds will go towards the dance and other school functions. On February 26th at 2:30 p.m. is a Best Tricks contest at Ian Deutsch Skate Park. All ages are invited to perform their best trick for a chance to win $200. The event is free and there will be product giveaways as well. Finally, on February 7th is an Interest Day at school and February 21st is President's Day. So that is 2 weeks in a row where there will be no school on Monday. So please enjoy your consecutive 3-day weekends. Goodbye.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Look at that beautiful shot. Our tech director chasing sunsets. To bring that to you, there's wind outside. Also, we'll tell you about the bright spots and the windy weather blowing through after the break.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Good evening, Nevada. It's John Kohler from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios. And my gosh, I'm just looking at this weather map and thinking, did we do this in Celsius today? This is everything looks so cold. Look at this Fernley, 39 degrees for a high today. Not much better in Fallon, Carson City, or Tonopah, even Goldfield. You're all stuck in the mid and upper 30s, up to like 40 degrees. It's not impressive. But Brady, wow, look at Brady, feeling Grady at 52. Amargosa just barely the hot spot at 61 degrees. Las Vegas close behind at 60. And out in Death Valley, 70 degrees. It's kind of nasty out there. A little bit cold, huh? For Death Valley, 70. That's 53 is the current temperature here in the Paradise of Pahrump. Low tonight down to 34 degrees. You'll see that wind coming out of the north. You'll see it because it's going to be coming at you real fast. 17 miles per hour. That'll be the average gusts. The sunset this evening at 5:10. It was glorious. It'll rise again tomorrow, 6:43, with the hope and promise of a new day. We're going to see a high tomorrow of just 48 degrees and windy. We've got an actual wind advisory heading into tomorrow. Average gusts to 24 miles per hour. So on the high end of the average, we're going to see 35, 40-mile-hour winds. It's going to be, batting the hatches down. It's coming. 48-degree high tomorrow and a low of 28. Well, that's going to persist into the week. Let's find out. A little bit, just double digits on Thursday. Things calming down. Temperatures returning to kind of fighting trim, 55 degrees, and we'll range up to 68 degrees by the end of the week. Winds cutting down to single digits throughout the week. But yeah, we got a real dinger coming at us on Wednesday. So make plans, be prepared, and try not to end up with all your stuff in your neighbor's yard. That's always a good policy. Back to the doctor. Here's Unette Gentry.
Thanks so much, John. And as he mentioned, those winds will reach nearly 25 miles per hour. So heed that wind advisory and be careful out there on the roadways. Watch out for any debris. And be careful driving. We will always have our troopers and law enforcement watching the roadways for us. So thank you. All right, that does it for this edition of News 25. I'm Unette Gentry, and from all of us here at KPVM and 8th Country Radio, thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you again next newscast. Good night, everyone.